have an NGO that works in Serbia and beyond. With this tour, so to say, we have enlarged our territory, and we have now, I believe, bigger influence in Balkans since IBB talks helped us in doing that. We were in Croatia, actually. Gary and I met in Slovenia, in Ljubljana, and then we went to Pula, Croatia. After that we spoke in Novi Sad twice, then we spoke in Belgrade. We had that opportunity even to be guests in the Parliament of Serbia. We were hosted by Vice President of our Parliament, and really a lot of great doors were open for us. And after that we were in Macedonia. Last but not least is to be here with you in Montenegro, in Podgorica, and we are glad that we are here because we love this country and we believe that there are great things that will happen here, and even our brother for Lebanon recognized the same thing and came all the way from Middle East here and from States. So we all believe as visionaries that no matter what, things can happen and they can change. And that's why we are here today together, and I believe this is just beginning of one thing that will happen even in bigger and more powerful maybe way in future. When we speak about inspiring better business, I would like first to say that when we speak about better, we need to be realistic and honest with ourselves. Do we really want to have better business or better life? Many times I quote myself in those positions in the, as it is popular today to hear, in the zone of comfort. You know, everything is good. You know, how is it? It's good. And in that you mean, you know, it's how it is, and I'm where I am, and this is life, and we go many times in circles around. You know, we almost can predict how one day will look. You know, nothing new under the sky, but actually so many times I realize that we are so soon satisfied where we are in our lives. And you know, there are statistics that speak actually that 60% of people live ordinary, average lives. 60%. You have only 20% of people that are successful, that are victorious. And even in this 20%, you have actually people that have pathology of success. You know, we don't want to be successful and at the same time to basically sacrifice our families, our relationship with our wives or kids. This is success for all costs. No, we want to be successful in every area of our lives, right? Because business should not be the first thing in our priority list. I really believe that family first and then all other things after that. So when we speak about better, we also have 20% of people, that is what statistics say, that live like losers. Let's use street language. So basically, the key question is, do you really believe that it can be better in your life? And if we believe that it can be better, we will basically be motivated and inspired. You know, the word inspire comes from Latin word inspirito. We know that strong drinks are called spirits. Sometimes people are, you know, when they drink few drinks, they are inspired. But actually it also means in spirit, literally in spirit. And if we really want to have better business, we need to be inspired. We need to be a people of vision, people that will see not only the things how they are, but how they can be. You know, I was in Israel several years ago, first time, and they brought me to a place where they said, you know, we export fruits and vegetables and flowers from this area all over the world, and we have a huge profit. I said, oh, lucky you. But you know, I realized actually, they said, wait a minute, a few years ago, this was a desert. And for me, leadership is actually transforming vision into reality. You know, when you have a desert, it's pretty barren, cursed place, And leadership is actually when you out of this place create something great. And I believe we need to be inspired if we want to see better things in our lives. And then we come to the third word, which is business. Even in states that is pretty known as entrepreneurship country that has a strong culture of business, I read in one book, they say, teacher comes and says, okay kids, whose father is policeman? And you have some people that raise hands, and kids are like, ooh, your father is policeman. We have jokes in Serbia and here I think in Montenegro about policemen, but actually in America they honor them, and I think that it is very good that we honor policemen, not corrupted ones but good ones. And then the teacher asks, okay, who has a father who is fireman? Whoever raises hands, you have again in classroom, yay! But then teacher, if he asks, okay, whose father is in business? And when someone raises hands, you hear, ooh, you know, like it's a bad thing to be a businessman. Why? First of all, we need to realize there are two realities. There is the reality of first level. If I say this is gray, you can agree with me, this is gray and this is white, right? And this chair is half red, half gray. Reality of first level. We see it with our physical senses. But if we speak about the level, second level of reality, this is when I say love. You know, some maybe girl will say, oh, love, that's him. The guy in the classroom, I fall in love with him. This is my love. Someone, maybe mother, will think about the baby that is just born. You know, someone will think about, oh, red heart. But you know, when we speak about level 2 of reality, this is something that triggers things out of our hearts. So when we say business, what do we think about? We think about people that stole, that were cheating, that have done filthy, dirty things. So we don't want to have anything with business. Especially religious people, they have done a research that religious people are actually much more poor than people that don't believe in God, no matter which religion they are part of. But you know what? Business, let me say this word. When you hear rich, word money, in many people, it triggers when when you were a kid, you know, your parents say, hey, go wash your hands. You touched money, like money is something dirty, right? Or when someone says money, you remember, oh, my parents always has a struggle and fight because my mother liked to spend a lot of money. So when we have money, we think, oh, this is something that I need to get rid of. So there are a lot of things in our hearts that are actually strongholds and hindrance that we can step into the business and feel free and fulfilled when we speak about having a business. What is business? Business is interaction between two human beings, where one human being, through service or product, is serving and helping to fulfill the desire or need of one person, and that person, because he is fulfilled, gives money as certificate that he is satisfied.